Good morning. I'm doing my fast. I am doing a 72-hour fast. Maybe it'll be 75 by the time I'm done. I started at Sunday at 4. Today's Wednesday morning at 5 o'clock in the morning. And I feel terrible. I couldn't sleep last night. This is the second night I couldn't sleep. But it's all about self-discipline and getting through it. I have a goal and I want to reach it, and I know I will reach it. And this is a small part of my goal, getting goals and keeping it. And it's a big accomplishment for me because I have never done this before, and it's something I wanted to do, and I had obstacles. It was someone's birthday at work yesterday. They made a whole bunch of sweets and food and all this stuff, and they gave it to me. They put it on a plate and they put it on my desk, and I was starving. And then I took some bags and I put it in there, and I put it in my gym bag, took it home and put it in the fridge. So it's small, maybe to you guys, but it's kind of huge to me. So I hope this goal making and this goal striving for will help me in the long run. It's awesome. So about my fast, it is 72 hours. I'm thinking I feel like I've always been chubby. I always had love handles. I always had my belly, and I feel excellent, like my body wise. I will be eating today, and I'll put my weight tomorrow after everything is done. And I usually do one meal a day, OMAD, and I don't usually do it. I started a couple weeks ago, but I want to keep doing this after my fast. So the fast is 72 hours, no eating anything. I'm drinking coffee, black coffee, and I'm drinking lots of water, and that's it. No vitamins, no minerals, no anything else. They say you're supposed to drink or put some salt, Himalayan pink salt, in your water while drinking it, but I haven't done that, and maybe that's why I feel terrible today. Like all my muscles are aching, but not like a workout ache. It's just like a body ache, like I'm getting sick or something. I don't know what this is. I never felt it before, which is kind of odd. So hopefully I'll give you some more information tomorrow too about getting off your fast, and because when you get off a 72-hour fast, your digestive system is not ready for it. So what I've heard is to drink bone broth a little bit and have some lean meat. So that's what I'm going to do today, and I'll let you know how it turns out. I think we need a little bit more information on the internet about prolonged fasting, because there is Thomas DeLauer, which I watch it all the time, and that's where I learned all this from. But no offense to him, he's awesome and all, but it's more scientific, and I don't know if most people want scientific. Well, I don't know. I don't want scientific. It's awesome that he explains it to you, but just getting to the point of just doing it, I think some people might want that. So I'm going to explain a little bit tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be in better shape, and I'll be awake, and I'll be ready to go. But I'm still going. I still have goals. I still accomplished a lot yesterday, and I'm keeping pushing myself, and I hope you guys are too. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.
Does intermittent fasting make you smarter? Is it possible to improve your cognition by not eating? My name is Sim, and let's find out.
Now I'm gonna stab you in the heart with this adrenaline needle. What?
Intermittent fasting has been practiced for thousands of years by dozens of cultures. Usually it's done for medicinal purposes. Hippocrates said, To eat when you are sick is to feed your sickness. In ancient Greece, there were many philosophers who fasted, not because of the health benefits, but because they thought it improved their cognition. Socrates and Plato would routinely fast for 7 to 10 days to gain physical and mental sharpness. Pythagoras fasted 40 days and demanded all his students to do the same before letting them into his classes.
Do we have a deal?
But fasting was preached by other intellectuals later in history as well. Benjamin Franklin said, "The best of all medicines is rest and fasting, and to lengthen thy life, lessen thy meals." Mark Twain wrote in his book Appetite Cure how he discovered fasting and stuck with it because of the improvements on his health, digestion, and mental clarity. Seneca, Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci were all said to practice at least some form of intermittent fasting. I'm not some sort of a PhD genius.
He was a retard.
But I can definitely feel mentally sharper when I'm fasting.
Enough talk!
What does the science really say about intermittent fasting and cognition? When you're fasting, your physiology goes through several adaptations. Human growth hormone skyrockets, which builds muscle, burns fat, and maintains the youthfulness of the entire organism. You raise norepinephrine and cortisol, which will sharpen your alertness and make you more focused. The liver will start producing ketone bodies, which are much better fuel sources for the brain than glucose. IF increases brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF, which increases the resistance of neurons to dysfunction and degeneration. You trigger autophagy, which is a metabolic pathway responsible for cellular detox and repair. Even just a short fast has an effect on the brain's neural autophagy.
This adrenaline is just coursing through my whole body.
Taking care of your brain's health is essential for increasing longevity and improving every other cognitive function. You have to reduce inflammation throughout the body, especially the gut, because your microbiome directly affects your mood and thinking. Brain fog. You have to protect yourself against neurodegeneration. Treasure your brain cells and don't get Alzheimer's.
What was the question?
You want to promote neurogenesis, the creation of new brain cells. Fasting is the most natural way of conducting cellular repair and detox. It's our body's own way of healing itself and promoting new growth.
I think I need a medic.
But there's more. Have you ever went into a food coma? You eat lunch and the only thing that could prevent you from passing out on the floor is a large shot of espresso or running away from a lion. Eating stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system, also known as the rest and digest mode. Digestion requires a lot of energy. Absorbing the nutrients from food itself burns some calories. Because calories are a lot more important for survival than cognition, then your body begins to prioritize metabolizing them. Eating and digestion take away energy from the brain. You'll be able to use those calories for cognitive functioning only after you've digested them and absorbed them, so they're running in the bloodstream.
It's science.
Fasting causes cellular stress to the body in a good way and opens up physical and mental space for your mind to become sharper. Plus, there's the thing that if you don't eat, then you can actually do something intellectual or learn or anything, which is an indirect way of promoting cognition. But let's get back to the question at hand.
The time for empty talk is over.
Does intermittent fasting make you smarter? Not directly. Even though it promotes the brain and cognitive functioning, it's not enough to actually become more intellectual. You stop eating and voila, we have another Voltaire. You can have the most magnificent brain cells, but the magic isn't as much in the hardware as in how you use it. But still, intermittent fasting creates a better environment for neurogenesis and the capacity for more intelligence. It sharpens your focus and it also promotes creativity as well. Going without food for certain periods of time is very good for the body and brain because you'll be forced to rev up your metabolism and pick up your feet. The only way for hunter-gatherers to survive their uncertain lifestyle was to get smarter in getting food and building better tools. I practice intermittent fasting every day and I feel especially clear and sharp in my mind in the morning when I haven't eaten anything. It's not like food is bad, it's necessary to eat as well, but sometimes I feel like it can slow me down. Plus the surge of BDNF is just too good to pass out on.
Are you guys on drugs?
If you want to learn more how to do intermittent fasting on a ketogenic diet, then I've written a program called Keto IF. It teaches you the physiology of both ketosis and fasting and gives you a blueprint on how you can actually start doing it. There are 40+ recipes and a 21-day meal plan. Yes, recipes in a fasting book, so it's gold. And you should also subscribe, click the like, notification bell as well for more videos about how to optimize your physiology for both physical and mental performance. My name is Sim, thanks for watching, stay sharp, stay empowered.
I gave you that adrenaline for your own good. Your life was in jeopardy. I'm like a guardian angel.